went into this little room, and that's when we started talking about the pill. And she was like telling me this things that it was going to do to me. She was telling me how I should eat. She said, do 1,200 calories, no flour, no anything white, no potatoes, no peas, no corn. And I was just like, I was blocked off at the point, so it was pretty much going on one ear and out the other.
Yep.
I knew right then and there I did not want to do the pill. I did not want to take the pill. It was not right. I felt weird in my gut. I wasn't going to do it.
She doesn't care about her weight like she confesses to. She cares more about her views, the money, that's it. But if she wants that still, then she's going to have to agree with her being a public figure and that people are going to have an opinion, regardless of if anybody's wrong or right. People are always going to have something to say. It doesn't matter if you're a content creator or if you're just some random person posting on Twitter or whatever. If you say something that rubs somebody the wrong way, they're going to say something. It doesn't matter if they're wrong or right. And that's one thing it's like, how do you not understand this yet? You should know this more so than anybody else. It's just, I feel like that's another big sign that she just obviously, she's not going to be, she needs more help than a lot of people, I think. Like, I just don't see her changing. And I mean, it's sad even. It's not even funny at this point. It's just sad. It never was really funny. It was always sad, and it has nothing to do with her looks. That's the one thing she keeps telling. She's the only reason that anybody says anything, the only reason that reaction channels come forward is because of how fat she is. And that's not what anybody is saying. Her attitude and the way she treats others is horrific. She's not a nice person. And we've been told this already by plenty of people she's ran into in the past. We've seen it. We have seen it. She has showed so much of her life. And she stupidly keeps doing it. Like, she just doesn't get it. She expects people to obey her when they come to her channel. Like, girl, come on.
What? No. But I started crying so hard. I was like, the side effects, I'm scared. I'm not used to medicine. I don't want to do this. Like, something about this feels wrong. Like, I'm going through so much fucking shit. And we all know this. We all know I'm going through a breakup. And I feel like I'm going through, like, an identity crisis because I want to, like, do my hair. And I want to cut it off and, like, dye it. And I want to get my...
This is after the breakup with her and Destiny, I'm assuming. How does she not see that she's the one being broken up with every time? That there's not a problem. And not only that, but like nobody wants to have to take care of somebody when they're in a relationship. That's not why they're there. I mean, obviously, if something happens during the relationship, I'm sure they would be there to help. But coming straight into a relationship with all this baggage, nobody wants to deal with that. She needs a real caretaker, not an enabler. And that's all Feline is. Feline's trying to get hers until she can get the H out of there. She doesn't care. She doesn't care either. She already knows who Amberlynn is. She's seen Amberlynn's videos before she was with Amber. So you can't tell me she's there for anything good.
Up and pierced. I want to like get lip injections. Like, what am I saying? So January 1st came along and I was like, calorie count, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I can do this without counting calories. I know I can lose weight without counting calories. I feel like counting calories is just, you're not meant to count calories. But if you're counting calories, that's awesome. It'll definitely help you with weight loss. But I wanted to teach myself to be able to eat healthy, choose healthier options, all while still...
She literally can't do this alone. It's almost like she needs somebody sitting beside her all day and when she goes shopping to smack her hand when she tries to grab something that she's not supposed to eat. She cannot even control herself. That's awful. That's so bad. It's obviously she has BED and addiction. It's kind of like the same treatment, the same thing. Because I can tell you now, like she tried to compare a food addiction with an opiate addiction. Apparently her brother had an addiction, is now clean. No, I've had both. I've lost the weight and I'm not doing drugs anymore. But I can tell you now, That they are not the same. They are nowhere near the same. With food addiction, I didn't experience sweats, cramping, horrible dreams, anxiety, crippling depression. I mean, come on, Amber, she says the dumbest things and doesn't care who she's saying it to or who it's about. It, it's like it's her world. Nobody else. If you can't think like Lynn Reid, then you're an idiot, apparently. You're the wrong one.
Giving into my craving so I don't go crazy and binge. That is a 6.4 weight gain in the last month. We haven't been tracking. We've been eating out on the daily. I eat candy on the nightly. Bags of hot Cheetos, bags of Ruffles here. See, my whole thing is, like, my goal is usually, like, 1,600, but if I go to 2,000, then it's not going to hurt me, because I can lose weight eating, like, 24. So I'm going to show you everything I eat, even if I fall off track, which I have a feeling I might. I have been falling.
I feel like she's already ruined any kind of redemption at this point. Those who she's lost over the years, they aren't coming back. Anybody who she's, angered or frustrated, anything like that, they're not coming back. They're not going to change their mind. It's a done deal at this point. Amber's not their favorite YouTuber. And not only that, but Amber likes to also put the blame on other people. I think that's why she mentions her family a lot. Because, hey, they did this and that and all that stuff, but you guys are mad at me. But what about this person? She also likes to bring up other YouTubers like Trisha Paytas, which is her idol, and Shane Dawson. It's like, well, why do they get to get away with this? Amber, you're not even on that level yet. Like, it's so, oh my God.
Track every day lately, and that's something that is messing with up here. So we were going back and forth, and he was telling me what to eat. He was telling me what kinds of foods I like, because he didn't want me to eat things I didn't like, obviously. So he didn't mention anything of fruits and vegetables. Not a single thing. For some reason, in my gut kind of twisted a bit. You know how, like, when you should trust your instinct, trust your gut.
Not you, Amber, not you. Oh my God, don't. She needs so much help. And she just outright refuses to see any of this. Like, she really needs to look back at some of her old videos and just see how awful this all looks. And continuing to today, her best bet would just be to get off YouTube, but that's never going to happen, obviously. So we're just stuck with this person on YouTube until the inevitable happens. And that's, unfortunately, I feel like that's the only thing that will happen out of this. And that's really sad and messed up, but it's the truth. It is. She's not going to make it. But maybe she is happy, but then she doesn't have to lie so much. I wish she would just tell the freaking truth and not add so many embellishments. And we already know so much about her. It's like, who is she trying to tell now? Who is she trying to convince? Because it's not working except with her new subscribers, but eventually everybody finds out who she is. And I think it's just a matter of time before they turn on her too.
What that says. So it was the next day, and I was following plan exactly like he told me to do. And it was the day was over halfway over. And normally I don't really like eating breakfast. You guys know this about me. So my day was kind of off kilter already because he wanted me to eat breakfast. So I was just following
always
plan.
is.
It's like, okay, I'm going to do something he told me not to do. I decided to go
She likes to say she sleeps at night now, which she still does. And she likes to say that she showers regularly. She likes to mention that as often as possible, which we still know she doesn't. She likes to say she's intimate with her girlfriend when we all know she isn't. Two exes have already confirmed this. And I'm pretty sure I know why there isn't anything there. But then what's up with the hickeys? That's so gross and tacky. But Amber has to let the world know, hey, I got a girlfriend. We get it. We get it. You got a girlfriend. But we all know the truth, so why do you continue to lie? Well, we already know all this. She lies so much, you can just tell. You don't even need proof. You can just tell that she's not telling the truth.
My Fitness Pal, and I decided to log my food on there. It was like 720 calories. That was all I was going to eat. What? 720 calories? I can't do it. I don't want to be doing something unhealthy. So it's day one of me being on Optavia. I have officially decided not to do Optavia. I have decided this through talking with my health coach, with my girlfriend.
That was just stupid. It's a MLM scheme, a pyramid scheme, whatever you want to call them. That was already destined to not work out. Yeah.
With tons of people who are close to me. I thought 800 to 900 calories is not sustainable for someone my weight.
But it won't hurt you to try something at least. Holy shit.
So I logged everything into my Fitness Pal from day one and day two, and it was only about 900 calories. So I got a little freaked out. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little. Why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with.
If she were to cut down to even one meal a day, she would be fine. She will be fine. She is so addicted to food. This is what all her channel is. And it's really, I mean, she is losing views now. Her channel's finally coming down. But I feel like it's going to be one of those slow sizzles out. But I just feel like she needs help so bad, and somebody needs to step in, like her family. But see, even they're tired of hearing this shit. They're tired of dealing with her. And it's like, it's one of those situations you just don't see a good ending no matter what happens. Because Amber won't allow it. She just won't.
So I'm not sure what switched inside of me. I overeat in large quantities for several different reasons, and it just felt very robotic. I wasn't thinking. I'm not making excuses whatsoever. It's just how it is for me.
Amber, that's your whole channel. It's one excuse after another.
Decisions, I guess you could say. They're not even decisions, because it's like I literally felt like it wasn't me. I'm struggling really bad.
That's right. It was the binge monster. Oh no, the binge monster. She always says that it wasn't me when I was eating too much, Amber. Then who was it? Who did eat all that shit?
I want to order food. I want to just not care, because for me today is a Sunday. It is Sunday currently. And I'm like, okay, well, tomorrow's Monday.
This is who she really is. She doesn't care. She really doesn't care. She just does it for the views. That's all. But then gets mad when somebody calls her out on her BS.
Start over. Jenny Craig was a Jenny bye-bye that day. I didn't know who Jenny was this day. Because
you never seem to, Amber.
Something else better happened. So, yeah.
So, this was Shroomz. I took it from because I just refused to entertain Amber's channel. Check them out. They're an awesome channel. I use them a lot. Watch them a lot, I mean. So, other than this, have a good day. And, yeah, just have a good day.